Welcome back. What's up, D-Lo? Alright, Kitty Glitter as promised. Hope everybody had a quick Taco Tuesday lunch. We're continuing on the fourth session of the day. We're going ultra try-hard. Ultra try-hard today. Hey, what's up, Admiral? Let's get the party started. Yes, sir. We got the Taco Tuesdays out of the way. Let's be real, though. I had leftovers. Why is it that leftover chicken tastes terrible? The only thing that doesn't taste like chicken is leftover chicken. Just saying. Hey, what's up, Mike? Candace back in the house. Let's get to it. We're going try hard today. We're breaking out the fourth stream of the day. Normally I only do 2 or 3. Last couple days we've been going at it hard trying to get the million. Yeah, so why is it that leftover chicken is the only thing that doesn't taste like chicken on planet Earth? It's like the worst thing in the world. Hey, nice. Nice. Start out with the first 10 spins. Got a little hand pay action. Now, there's something about chicken. Once it gets reheated, I don't know. Like, beef is okay. I could do leftover ground beef or whatever, but... And fish. I don't like fish leftover either. That's gross. I don't like leftovers. Let's see if we can't get a multi-re-trigger on Kitty Glitter. That would be cool. That'd be a great way to end it. Yeah, I don't mind beef. Beef works okay. You could reheat it, either microwave or pan, but I don't know what it is about chicken. It's just so nasty. Because I made like stir-fried chicken and rice. It was good yesterday. With a little sriracha. Had to fit the sriracha in. And then what made it even worse was like the middle was still cold. So, yeah. That's when you know you're a high roller. Eating the leftover chicken that's lukewarm. Nasty. Yes, here, kitty kitty, meow. Let's see it. I don't know if you guys got to see that when I posted it. I actually got a retrigger the other day. I was amazed. And it was a pretty good little jackpot. I'm just glad we were able to resolve the sound and all that with the stream. For YouTube. Always like how JFK says, "What's up, YouTube?" JFK's my hero. Actually, most of the time when we go to Vegas, I usually play in the Bellagio, and I'm always keeping an eye out for him, too. One day I will meet him. Come on. Ah, so close. Every time it's like it just goes by. It's because we haven't sang the Smelly Cat. Don't worry, we're not going to sing. That's not that kind of stream. We're just not that kind of stream, you know what I mean? Oh. Rotten little cat. Hey, what's up, Chris? Back in the house, man. No bonus yet. We just got underway. Did have one hand pay so far. Looks like we'll do okay, though. I think this will be a good session. It's always a good session if you don't fry the board. Hey, what's going on, Admiral? Back in the house. Let's get this party started with some smelly cats. I mean, I'm no veterinarian, but if you put a bunch of diamonds in a kitty dish and they eat it, doesn't seem too healthy. Fluffy cat. I'm just super glad that I don't have to cook this year for Thanksgiving. Because normally the one who cooks ends up cleaning as well. And I've refused both this year. Actually, I'm just kidding. I am cooking a little bit. We're going to do, I'm going to be in charge of the sweet potatoes. Oh yeah. Sweet potatoes and beer. The two things I can manage. Hey, that's not too bad. We're getting some line hits, getting some playback. Couple fast stops in the mix, just in case. Hey, Jules asks if I ever saw a Lightning Link machine for sale. No, I haven't. I haven't seen one yet. I'm going to guess that those are going to be super popular, though. They're going to probably be hard to get once they do open up. See, different states have different laws, and so sometimes, depending on the state you live in, you have to have a machine that has a certain number of years in service. And most of them are like 20 years, some are 15 years or older. So it may be a few years before we see the Lightning Links. I've actually grown pretty happy with Lightning Link. I haven't won anything big on it yet, but I'm pretty hooked up on that game. Lightning Link and Pompeii. Although I'm kind of like not feeling Pompeii so much anymore. Because the last 3 trips, it's been brutal. Yeah, so I do the sweet potatoes, Mike, and I do them with brown sugar, butter, and a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg. Top them off with marshmallows toasted on top. So super crazy sweet for the sweet tooth. I'm not much of a turkey fan, so I kind of feel like that's similar to chicken. It's good the day you cook it when it's fresh, but reheated is bleh. Nasty. Man, we're so close. Oh yeah, Pompeii. Yeah, Jules, I mean, that's like my game. See, the problem with Pompeii was I just sat down at it. The other day I had some free play. Like a couple weeks ago, I had some free play. And I figured, what the heck, I always see everybody winning on this machine, so I'm going to give it a run. Oh, come on. And I got all 5 of the little Pompeii guys all the way across. Got 20 spins. Re-triggered, and then hit those little, I don't know what they are, if they're little dolphins or whatever, the little gold dolphins, all the way across with a 3 times. It was a huge jackpot. And then I've been at it ever since and haven't won anything since. So, story of my life, huh? Yeah, we just got the Locket Links in at our casino as well. It's super popular. It's a great game. I win pretty often on the Locket Link, but it's never a huge win. It's always around like $1,500 to I think the biggest one I've won is 1,800, but it's pretty often you'll hit that if you're playing the $10 or $25 spin. You can do anywhere from $5 max bet all the way up to $25 max bet, just like the Lightning Link. And the values of the grand jackpot don't change, but the numbers on the hearts change. So, plus it seems like the grand jackpot heart comes around more often when you're playing a higher denom. But I actually have better luck on, like, for payback on Locket Link, I have a better luck at $5 max bet on the nickel side than I do on the 10-cent side, or sorry, the penny side, because I've tried all the different denominations, and it just seems like the penny denomination at $5 a spin, you end up winning more, at least here locally. Hey, what's going on, El Hernandez? Good morning to you. Good afternoon, actually, now. Thanks for the good luck. Always appreciate the Hernandezes in the house. Let's see a bonus. So, Chris, I'm in New Mexico with plenty of desert, beautiful Rocky Mountains. Hey, there you go. We kind of have the best of all things. You can go up to the mountains, get some great skiing, and go to the lakes, go fishing, go hunting. A lot of elk hunting up here. A lot of rainbow trout if you're a fisherman. And a lot of casinos. My goodness, there's been a lot of casinos. Over the last 15 years, it went from having like 2 or 3 casinos to having well into the 100 plus across the state. So we've got New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Texas. I mean, there's just casinos everywhere. Yeah, so the Downs Casino, I don't get over there that often, but I have been there. It's a horse track, racing, and casino. So if you like betting on horses, you can do that there. But they also have a really nice casino, too. It's been years and years since I've gone there, but it was nice even back then. I'm sure it's nicer now. They have a lot of those electronic dealer games where instead of sitting down at a roulette table with a human or a blackjack table with a human, you have a big screen in front of you, a big monitor, and it's a pre-recorded dealer, so it's an actual person that is virtually dealing you the cards, which I found was kind of weird, but different. Yes, Sunshine Girl, we do go through Reno sometimes. We make the road trip. Sometimes it's fun just to make the road trip to Vegas. Sometimes the road trip gets crazier than the actual stay on the strip. But if you guys missed the story of what happened to me on my road trip to Vegas a few years back on my motorcycle, back in the day, that kind of put the end to the road trips. Yeah, I agree with you, Jules. It's kind of weird having, computer dealers versus human dealers. I mean, it was kind of weird when it went to the auto shuffle with Blackjack. I'm a Blackjack player, too. I like Blackjack. And when they all started switching over, a lot of the big casinos out here switched over to the auto shuffle, where they'll put 6 decks into an auto shuffler. And ever since they switched from the manual shoe shuffle to the auto shuffle, the tables have been horrible. Hey, look at that, 18,600. Another one. Well, thank you very much. Now, if you can still find it, if you have a 2-deck shoe manual shuffle table, very few casinos have them, but if you can find one, that's where you want to play. If you're a blackjack player, you find one of those tables, that's where it's at. Now, they have ours that capped at like a $5 max bet. And there's a reason why they have a $5 max bet, because they know Anybody who knows anything about blackjack can really turn the odds ever so slightly in their favor, but just enough to actually make some money. And it's not even really in their favor. It's actually just kind of breaking it even if you look at the statistics, I believe. Ooh, D-Lo, you broke down in the Mojave? Yikes, did you have water? I worry about that, man. When we go on the long road trips, like we did one through, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Death Valley, California. Back in the day, we took a VW Bug, no air conditioning. All we had was, we filled the front of the VW Bug full of ice. We used it basically as an ice chest to keep our beer cold. And we made the trek through Death Valley in the middle of July. 126 degrees, but we didn't care. No water. Wow. How'd you make it out, man? Did somebody find you? Now what I do want to do is I want to go down there where you're at, Jules, and do some gold mining and opal hunting. I always watch the YouTube videos of these guys pulling these huge gold nuggets out of the ground down there in Aussie. Down in the AU. And Lightning Ridge. For all you people that know anything about opals, the best opal in the world comes from down under. If I ever do make it down there, Jules, I'm going gold hunting and opal hunting. Come on, bonus. It's due. We are so due. I mean, we have gold here. That gold is there's a lot of silver mines where I live, and there's some gold mines, but it's not like down there. Come on. Nope. Where I'm at, you have to actually use a pan and get into the river, the creeks. Yeah, that's too much work for too little gold. But from what I hear, there's some big opal mines down there in Australia that you can actually go through their tailings, the tailings from their mining operation. And it's basically you keep what you find. So if you're willing to dig through it and you find some little chunks of opal, you keep them. Which is pretty cool when you think about Lightning Ridge. There's some Lightning Ridge opal that goes for around $1,000 a carat for the right piece. Okay, so who's in here that has never been here before watching the channel for the first time? Just want to make sure in case I need to re-explain the who, where, what, why, how, and when, and the giveaway. Yeah, see, Jules, that's what I'm talking about. There's a guy that actually sells from down there, and I think he has that license where he can go on to these claims where the mines are. They let him scrape through the tailings and basically keep whatever he can find. And he has some really nice, sometimes he'll have 4 or 5 carats of really nice Lightning Ridge opal, black opal. Oh yeah, so D-Lo, you got trapped from Vegas to Bakersfield. That's that super hot. Yep, that's crazy, man, to get stranded out there. Somebody find you real quick, hopefully. Obviously, you're still here with us. Hey, what's up, Damien? Welcome all the way from Chile in the house, bringing us good luck. Okay, so check this out, guys. I took a little screenshot because I wanted to show you. So for those of you that don't know or are new to the channel, we're going to be doing a giveaway. once we hit the $1 million jackpot, we're going to give away 30 days worth of revenue off that video as a prize. Let me just show you guys something. As an example, we hit, let me see which one I have here. Check this out. All right, so this is over the last 30 days on jackpots, straight out of my YouTube channel here. The Cleopatra 2 or Cleopatra 1 slot play. This bonus round, this video right here, is only a $128,000 bonus round on Cleo 1. You see the estimated revenue is 513 bucks, okay, for that one video. So what I'm telling you guys is, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, because what's going to happen is when we hit the $1 million bonus, I'm going to give away 100% less taxes of the revenue generated for that $1 million jackpot video for 30 days. So if you guys share it and put it on all your social media and do your job, that could double. Okay, so it could be a pretty good prize. I think it's going to be fun. But you got to be subbed. Hey, Luca, welcome to the channel, man. I was just explaining, this is all on a personally owned IGT slot machine, full-size slot machine, just like in the casino. And we're setting it up at $1,000 a spin because we're trying to get the $1 million jackpot. We don't even know if it's possible, although we're close. We're $840,000 is our biggest jackpot yet. Yeah, so Kelly, you can see that that one video made 513 bucks over the last 3.5, 4 weeks. So you can imagine if we hit $1 million jackpot video, and that's not even being shared, because remember, this channel is pretty new. We're only about a month and a half old. So that was hit towards the beginning. I think we had about 1,000 subscribers when I hit that one. So the power of getting it out socially is much bigger now. Now we've got about 3,200 subscribers. So if we really share it out and make it viral, get it to blow up, the more people that view it, the more money the winner's going to make. So I'm really hoping if we do it right, I should be able to give away a grand prize of around $1,000 or more. If it goes viral, somehow, it could be exponentially more than that. Right, so exactly. So this is, so Luca, this is a full-size IGT slot machine. Let me just pan up real quick so you can check it out. Just like in the casino, the thing is super, super heavy. It originally came in as a Clio 2 machine. It's set up just like it is in the casino. The only difference is I just make the denomination and the max bet as high as it is allowed to be put as per IGT, which is $1,000. So I can't go beyond $1,000. The idea behind it was, originally we just started doing this because it was just for fun. I was actually shooting some video to test out a camera that I had bought, and I thought, well, hey, I like playing this thing at crazy limits just to see what it's like, you know, in my favorite games. So I figured I'll share it on YouTube. Maybe somebody else will like it. And here we are 5 weeks later, a little over 3,200 subscribers. It's working. So that's why I wanted to do the giveaway, because I figured, you know what, let's just give you guys, we're just going to roll anything we make on this channel, we're going to roll it right back into the channel. If we hit that $1 million jackpot, I'm just going to give the money away it makes as a prize. So right now, Luke, I have 18 games, but I happened to fry one the other day. So I've got 18 different IGT games, and they range from the older games like the Lucky Larry Lobster Mania, Stinkin' Rich, Clio 1, and then I have the newer games like Kitty Glitter here, Clio 2, Cats, Wolf Run, Bombay, Valhalla. I got a whole list. I may have more than 18, I don't know. We've got some on the way too. I don't have any Aristocrat yet. But I will be getting soon. The next cabinet's going to be a WMS cabinet, so that way we can start doing some wicked winnings. Definitely getting it for the Pompeii factor. And all those games. So Whales of Cash, Turtles, all those popular games. And then Aristocrats on the list. We got Some of the Bally games are looking pretty good. Those Bally machines, though, they have really big screens that are easily damaged in shipping, and they're not cheap. They're around $8,000 to $10,000 a piece. I'll tell you what, if I'm working on a $10,000 machine, I'm going to be a lot more careful. I mean, this machine here is probably about $2,300 as it sits. So I'm still careful, but you know, you get a different level of being careful around static and stuff with a $10,000 machine. Yeah, you're welcome, Luca. Anytime, man. Anytime. So yeah, going back to what you were saying, Kelly, I just want to share that number because, you know, it's a real number that I think a lot of people don't know about, is that I didn't even know about it. Hey, finally. Finally. Hey, Deanna brought good luck. Deanna, thank you. You brought the good luck. We've just been spinning for days here without a bonus. Deanna pops in and bada bing, we get the bonus. Come on, kitty kitty. Yeah, I tell you what, she better re-trigger, because hey, what's up, Bryce? Vancouver back in the house. What's going on, man? We're trying to get a kitty glitter re-trigger. A little better. What does that put us at? That puts us over hand pay. Ah, Bryce, rubbing it in, man. IHOP. You know I've been wanting an IHOP. Tell you what I had for lunch. Leftovers. Ah, no re-trigger. 12,000, 13,050, right? Is that what we're looking at? Sounds like the bonus is so quiet. 13,050. Yep. You guessed it, fail ferret. Fail ferret, guys. Yeah, so I got the leftovers, reheated chicken, teriyaki chicken. In case I didn't mention that before, leftover chicken is disgusting. Rip Taco Tuesday. There's nothing worse than leftover chicken. Okay, we can get a back-to-back. I think what happened there was we were just breaking the ice with the bonus round. It feels like it's so quiet, doesn't it? Hold on. These kitties are too quiet for me. Alright, there. Oh, hey, while we're in there, let's take a peek at how much we put in this stupid thing. $14 million, guys. We played $14 million since Thursday. We've only won $12 million and only $5 million in hand pay. This thing is sitting at 16%. Should be sitting at 3%. Bryce, you guys are on a health kick. Are you doing the diet thing, man? Obviously not if you're going to IHOP, right? But I feel you. If anything, you can just forget the diet over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Hey, fluffy white cat. Oh, it didn't line up. That would have been good. That's like the best paying kitty. I feel your pain, man. I'm trying to eat better myself, but the fridge was looking a little, everything was a little too raw in there. You know what I mean? So, there's only so many TV dinners. If I ever win the lottery, top two things are happening. One, I'm getting a personal chef, and two, I don't know, I'll get back to you on that. I hate cooking, man. I mean, I used to love it, but when you have to do it all the time, it gets a little old. Oh, that's right, you're a chef. Very cool. Well, I mean, if I could cook good, I mean, I'm getting better. The problem is all the best tasting things are really better if you buy them fresh. And most of those things you have to like try to find the right market for it. We do happen to have one supermarket though that does carry Prime all the time. They've got amazing steaks. So I usually pick up a few New York strips or ribeyes that are prime, well marbled. Even though I'm not supposed to be eating that. Hey, Kelly Ramos hits it with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Lady Luck. Lady Luck, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Kelly. Shout out, guys. Much appreciate the super chats. Smoke them if you got them. Thank you. Appreciate you, Kelly. Much appreciated. So you were saying that you do, you're working healthcare, right? Are you a doctor or nurse? What are you? Hey, I'm telling you, man, it's the luck of the story. That's the secret. The secret sauce. The secret sauce to getting a bonus is to tell a boring story, right? So I'm just sitting here blathering away, and then boom, you get it, right? Everybody give a big shout out to Kelly. Awesome, super generous, appreciate you. Super chat. Now let's get that re-trigger. Re-trigger for Kelly, please. Ah, my little dog, she's chilling out back. If she was in here, she'd be bugging us. She seems to like kitty glitter. I don't know why. Now, if I could just keep her out of the Jack Daniels, we'd be doing all right. Just kidding. That's too bad. The first line doesn't go wild. There we go, into the hand pay. We need the re-trigger. No re-trigger. Bad kitty, smelly kitty. 63.75 times to 12,000. 12,750. I'm starting to wonder that, actually. I'm starting to wonder if we reset the accounting, if we'd actually win better. That's true, Chris. We might want to reset it. Yeah, so Luca asked if we calculate how much we lose and how much we get on $1,000 spins. So what we've been doing over the last, since Thursday, is when I set up a new game into the machine here, we have this master accounting, and I'll turn the jackpot key and show you. So Casino will keep track of exactly how much machine takes in, pays out. This machine's set up at 97%, so it's withholding 16% right now, so it's over withholding. Since Thursday, we've put in $14 million into this machine. It's only paid out $12 million total, so it's over withholding at this point. That's why I was keeping the accounting in the machine in hopes that we would hit a giant jackpot and they would pay it all back in a lump sum rather than just kind of nickel and diming us back to even. But it seems like it's not working, because ever since we've really built up the bankroll, the machine has tightened up, seems like. Which kind of goes in line with our volatility conversation we had a couple weeks ago about new machines being more volatile because they instantly, with a single spin, become 1,000% over what they should be withholding, or vice versa. Hey, what's up, Michelle Loves the Slots? Welcome. You guys, if you haven't checked out Michelle Loves the Slots channel, make sure you do. Give her a thumbs up and a subscribe. Okay, so I shared this earlier, but we've got some new peoples in the house. We were talking about the winnings and how we're going to donate that. Deanna, did you catch that earlier? About the money? Because we were talking about giving away the proceeds of the $1 Million Jackpot video for the first 30 days. So you got that far, right? So I did a little quick thing. I took a screenshot of that. There's a jackpot that's a Clio 1 jackpot. It's only about $125,000. This is over the past 3 weeks, this screenshot here. The past, the past this month. So, actually that was October. I'm sorry, it was full month of October. So, for October, that video was released in the first week. So, it really only had 3 weeks on YouTube. And the jackpot on that one was really only $128,000 on Clio 1. So, 513 was the generated revenue off that video. So my thought is, if we hit $1 million jackpot, right, and you guys share it properly, and we get all crazy and make it, get it as viral as we can, that money, 100% of it less tax that I have to pay, it comes out the front end, is going to be the giveaway. So I'm hoping that if we can get this $1 million jackpot, I'm looking to give away at least, I'm hoping it's going to be at least into the 4 figures. I want to break 1,000 at least. I'd be surprised if it didn't. So it should be a pretty good prize. Maybe 30 days worth of revenue off the $1 Million Jackpot video. And also keep in mind, when we did this, I only had about 1,000 subscribers when this happened. Well, maybe about 1,500. We're now at 3,200, so the potential is a lot better now. Hey, Russell's in the house. What's up, man? Welcome back. East Coast. Got to represent. Not too much. We're trying to get lucky here. We're talking about that cash money prize we're going to give away for the $1 Million Jackpot video when we hit it. Oh, come on, kitty, kitty. 53 and sunny. I think it's like 69 here. It's been nice. It's supposed to be like in the 80s down south. I'm thinking, whoa, hey, here we are, coming up on late November in the 80s. Somebody's using too much hairspray. I don't know. Cow flatulence, guys. Okay. So anyway, the whole hope and plan is that I can give away a good chunk of money. And I was really hoping to hit it here in the next couple days because I thought it would be super cool if we could give away the grand prize before Christmas. Hey, 12,150. Little tiny hand pay. Yes. And in order to be, thank you for reminding me, Deanna. In order to be entered into the drawing, you have to be a subscriber, number one. Number two, you need to share the video on all your social media and give it a thumbs up. We're going to make sure we give you guys multiple opportunities to get involved. All you got to do is just subscribe to be entered. If you want extra entries, just throw a comment in the chat during our live streams. If that live stream is the live stream that we get lucky and hit the $1 million jackpot, you get 2 entries, but you got to have something in the chat. Because the only way I know you're here is if you're in chat. Throw us a little smiley face, whatever you want. That gets you an additional entry. And how you get your third entry is you go to Slots and Stuff on Facebook. So you just go to Facebook/slots-in-stuff. Join the group. Everybody's welcome. That gets you your third entry. So Trevor asked if we could set the hand pay to 100,000. Yes. And I just might do that, actually. I might do that for, we may do that next time. I'll make a little note here. We'll set it to 100,000. And then hopefully we don't get a bunch of tickets. Because it'll start kicking out tickets. Russell, what if the 1 million never happens? Oh my gosh. No kidding, right? I feel the pain. Well, we're going to have to come up with something. If the 1 million doesn't happen, what should we do? We'll have to come up with some new prize structure or something. I'm just trying to do something totally different, something way out there. What I thought was kind of cool about this idea is that basically you guys are in charge of the prize, because the more you share it, the more you put it out there and get it on social media, the more you do your thing, the more money it's going to make. So it's a win-win for you. We might lower the bar. We might lower the bar, but it's got to be pretty epic, because let's face it, I mean, we've already put out a lot of jackpots that are probably, you know, $250,000, $500,000. That Valhalla video did pretty darn good. I mean, it was off to a serious start. I think we've already broken 100,000 views on that one. That was just a couple weeks old. So in order for it to be epic, I mean, people kind of get numb, you know. You see so many jackpots, you're like, eh. But to hit the $1 million one, it's got to be big. I know, right? Give up the day job. My job's more like a night job, but yeah, it's a little tiny one. Oh, rude. I've kind of lost track. How many? We've only put in 2 tickets, right? For those of you who are keeping track. I think we've only put 2 in. Well, you remember when we first started this competition thing, I almost said I was going to play 24/7 until we hit the $1 million. And then I tried that 3-hour stream. We did this like 3 hours straight. And I was like so over it. You know what I mean? I mean, we still go pretty hard. This is our 4th stream of the day. Each stream is about an hour. So we're still trying. We're still in try-hard mode. Hey, Alan asked if we're using FastPay. This is a strictly for fun. This is an IGT slot machine set up here in the local game room. We're doing this to try to get the $1 million jackpot so I can give away some money. But Kitty Glitter here is not being participatory. Is that a word? Feels like that's a word. If it's not a word, it should be a word. Hey, and don't tell me that your phone is not always listening. I'm going to tell you guys a little something. So you remember our previous video, we were talking about getting spy glasses into the casino and recording that way. I mean, I've never talked about spy glasses other than on the stream. And then, no kidding, as I was finishing up that last video, I started getting ads for spy cam glasses. So, yeah. Good old Siri. Well, let's find out. Let's see. Hey, Siri. Are you listening to us?
That's something I don't know.
I bet you do, sucker. I bet you do know. Freaking Siri. Always listening. Everywhere. Everywhere. It's ridiculous. Literally, like 2 minutes after we had that conversation, I start seeing ads for spy glasses. I'm like, really? I am no longer taking that phone with me anywhere. And what's funny is I have all the privacy settings, you know, pretty well locked down on it, but it doesn't matter. If you own anything that's connected to the internet, you are connected to the internet. They even have refrigerators that are listening in, TVs are listening in. Make sure you got your foil hat on. Yeah, the highest paying cat is this fluffy little cat right here. This little dude right here. Actually, let me make sure I'm not lying to you. Okay, 15 free spins. Got 3 of those little things, little food dishes for the bonus. And there we go. Fluffy cat is 1,000 times your line bet. Then you got the little orange cat. Then you got the pancake. And then you got the little Siamese, if you please. Ace, king, jack, queen. A bunch of yada yada. And that's all. There you go. Boom. All right. Ah, bad kitty. You're welcome, sir. Oh yeah, could you imagine? I mean, the world has gotten so far advanced just thanks to Google. I mean, you can literally get a college education through YouTube and Google if you wanted. It's all right there. Of course, now, I mean, you got to weed through a lot of that stuff. The worst thing you could do, as you guys know, is self-diagnose. Google's a rough one for the hypochondriacs. So yeah, if you're a hypochondriac, do not Google your symptoms. Trust me. Hey, what's up, Omega Chapman 69? These are not hand pays. I have hand pays set up at $10,000 or greater. Anything underneath that is not going to be a hand pay, just for the sake of the stream. We want to make sure that we keep it moving forward on our quest. The quest for $1 million jackpot. I don't know. I think we can get it. I still am maintaining the faith. But like Russell said, if we never get it, we're going to have to come up with some sort of plan. Hey, what's up, Slot Sharks? Welcome back, man. We are still swinging. We are on session number 4 today. And Clio 2 was actually a good session. Were you here for that? We had like 9 bonus rounds. We had 3 or 4 re-triggers. It was pretty awesome. Didn't hit the million, though. Yes. Josh asks if I actually go to the casinos. I do. I usually make, I used to go multiple times a week, but I found that if I was going to actually play, I'd be better off going on a specific day. Some days are better than others. One is where they give us 4 times points for our players' perks. So rather than going all days of the week, I've now going once a week on the 4 times points day. Also allows me to use my free play, because if I don't go, they get rid of our free play each week, which I think is kind of lame. The last 4 or 5 weeks have been pretty brutal, I'll admit. But one thing's for sure, having this machine here, and as you all can see, hopefully it changes your mentality a little bit about these slot machines, because now you can see how long you can actually go without winning anything. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, Slot Shark. So if you missed that video, check it out, man. It was 2 streams ago, so this morning. And it's the Clio 2 round. It's about an hour, and we had a ton of bonus rounds. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I do use the rewards card on every time I go, mostly for tracking for tax purposes. And the free play. The free play offer at 4 times points is worth it. They used to be really bad about free play out here. But then I think what happened was they started losing players, and we had a little bit of a free play war between the casinos, because I've got a lot of casinos right close to me. And once that started happening, it was pretty awesome. All the casinos started getting these 3 times points days, 4 times. You know, give you a couple $100 of free play each week just to come in. Hey, Lucanito, welcome back. No, not yet. Not $1 million yet, but we are certainly trying. Hey, Sunshine Girl, welcome back. I am in the lovely state of New Mexico. We are just between Texas and Arizona, just south of Colorado. So I literally have at least 100 casinos here locally within the state. And then if I want to drive up north a little bit, I get to Colorado. And there's a whole bunch more casinos up there. Go a little bit to the east, there's plenty more. And to the west, there's Vegas. So far in the casino, I think my best run so far has been on Clio 2 as far as winning consecutively. Actually, we have a cats machine here. It's $15 a spin, and it's the same cats that we play here, the IGT, same version. And it's sometimes, more often than not, it's like an ATM. You don't get a lot of hand pays, but you can literally go in there with $200-300 and walk out with 2,000 or 3,000 when it's on fire. And you can usually tell it's a popular game, and you can just watch a little bit and see who's sitting at it, and you can tell if the machine's, you know, playing that day. There's also a lotus flower that pays really well out here too. It's $10 a spin, I think. Crusty Love asks if I have a glitz machine. I don't have a glitz machine, although it sounds exciting. I wonder if we'd have better luck at the million on like a WMS game, like Wicked Winnings. Not part 2, because part 2 is too new, I think. But we could probably get a Wicked Winnings 1. We could definitely get a Whales of Cash and Turtles. Although I don't think... I know Wicked Winnings can do it. That's a super volatile game. It goes up to like 80,000 X or something ridiculous. 80,000 times your line bet. We'll have to look at the pay tables on that. Hey, Nestor Lopez, welcome to the channel, man. No, this is not real money. It's a real slot machine, but not real dollars. I would never play $1,000. Actually, I can't say I would never. I would play $1,000, but I'd probably only play... We've already talked about this, but I'm going to talk about it again. On the bucket list is the machine at Aria, the $5,000 machine. My whole question is, if I'm going to have $5,000 before I die, I'm going to go there and I'm either going to do 1 spin at $5 grand, or I'm going to do 5 spins at $1 grand. And I don't care if they're going to let me record it or not, I'm recording it. Because let's be honest, if I lose $5 grand on 1 spin, I'm probably not going to ever want to go back anyway. Yeah, I think Wicked Winnings and Turtles for sure. Hey, that's a good hit. 9,000. Fireworks. Hey, Mike asked if I've been to the Route 66 casino and hotel. Yes, I have actually. That's a fun little trip. It's a nice casino. It's kind of small, but they've got a lot of great games. So literally like a stone's throw away, I've got Route 66, I've got Hard Rock, Isleta, I've got Sandia Resort and Casino, I've got Santa Ana Star, we've got Buffalo Thunder, we've got Camel Rock. I mean, jeez, I could go on and on. Oh, Nelson, you drove through? Very cool. Yeah, so just north of Albuquerque is where the Sandia Resort and Casino is. That's probably, I think, the biggest casino in the state, if I'm not mistaken. I think they have something like 800 slot machines. It's a big floor. They got a big high limit room, everything. Hey, what's up, Roger? Welcome to the channel, man. Hope you're having a good Taco Tuesday. Yeah, it's painful watching people play those high dollar ones, man. IRL style, yeah. Talk about nerve wracking. Especially that, when we went last time, I kept an eye on the $5,000 machine, that 1,000, 5,000. And I mean, we played probably a good 3 or 4 hours in the same room as that machine. And I saw maybe 100 people in the time come up and just take pictures of it with their phone. And that's it. Nobody ever spun it. I was waiting for somebody to spin it. I mean, I guess if you won the lottery, that'd be pretty cool. Give it a try. But then again, if you won the lottery, you probably wouldn't make much sense. Wouldn't need to. So, Roger, we did have we've had 2 bonuses, but no retrigger yet. But we had a really good run on Clio 2 about an hour and a half ago. Yeah, 800 slots. I think it's 800. It's Sandia Resort and Casino. Check it out online. And they have a really amazing view. It's a big hotel. And I don't golf, but for those of you who do golf, they have a really beautiful golf course. We just like to go have drinks up on like the top floor. They have like a real nice restaurant up there and a bar. You can overlook the Sandia Mountains. Part of the Rocky Mountain chain. They keep trying to get me to go back, man. I mean, last time I went there, I had a good day. Walked out with a lot of extra fundage. And then I got a postcard in the mail. They want to give me 10 free nights. I'm like, 10 free nights? What am I going to do with 10 free nights? I literally live within 20 minutes of your place. Hey, what's up, Jamie? Nice, welcome to the channel. Glad you got us live. Ooh, heading to Biloxi for the holidays. Good luck to you, ma'am. Hopefully you win big. Get some big hand pays. Yeah, that's not a very good one. And you know what? As a matter of fact, you're absolutely right. It's time for this. Hey, wait a minute. What happened? I was trying to break out the fail ferret for you guys. See, I knew you. He alive. He alive. Oh my gosh. Gambling with the money you got from your wedding ring. Hey. Put it in, what do you guys have out there at Biloxi? That's where JFK goes all the time. Isn't that where JFK goes all the time? The horseshoe, right? Keep an eye out for good old JFK. He does good on that red, white, and blue sevens. And double diamond in the high limit room. Hard Rock Golden Nugget. Cool. Ooh, that should be a good time. That should be a good time. Probably a better time than eating leftovers. Come on, kitty kitty. Oh, Roger, you got to play with JFK? Man, I keep an eye out every time I'm out when I'm at the Bellagio. I got my JFK radar on. I got to meet the guy. I just want to hang out with him for a bit. He seems like a cool cat. He's the one who got me all started in this whole thing. Him and Brian Christopher and Vegas Low. Those were my 3 channels that I always watched. All right, bonus time. Bonus time. Everybody put your... Okay, Mike, are your talents back? Are you fine-tuned? Guys, if you don't know this, Mike was on a run. He had 3 for 3. He guessed within $5,000 of like 3 bonus rounds. It was absolutely phenomenal. We started to think weird thoughts about you, Mike. We started to wonder if you knew what color socks I was wearing. But I'm going to say, you make a call on this bonus round. What's it going to be? By the way, you guys, Mike is for hire if you need help with your sports betting. Just kidding, Mike. But seriously, you have a little ESP there or something. Roger's coming in with 120,000, hopefully a retrigger. Lots of diamonds. Maybe we can get Jamie's diamond back. Let's find it. Jamie comes in at $417,000 and change. As you guys know, this game is all about the retrigger. Not like Clio 2. Richard floats in at 210,000. Come on, kitty. All right, a little better. Come on now. Oh, stop the wheels. Always feels bad, man. Whoa. There you go. Nice little hit. Let's get us a retrigger and we're in business. Oh, I'm jealous, Jamie. That's like one of my favorite games, Diamond Queen. I'll tell you what, if we had a Diamond Queen in here, hey, that looks like it should be good, but I don't think it lines up. Oh, it does. Sweet. Yeah, Diamond Queen is like definitely in my top 10. Another volatile game that if you get the bonus round, it's always a good day. Hey, still another big hit, but we didn't get the retrigger, but... Oh, it didn't line up. Alright, so we ended up at 45,000 and change. Let's take a peek here. Mike, you did it again, man. Mike for the win. Closest call was Mike at 21,777. Alright, but let's be real. We need a 6-figure at least. Let's stop messing around, guys. It's because we're not serious enough. It's all fun and games till somebody pokes out an eye. Then they gotta go visit Kelly in the ER. You like my little celebratory penguin? I had to have something. I mean, we got the fail ferret, we got the sleeping bully, but we had nothing for a win. Our wins felt so cold and alone. I wish our casino would get Diamond Queen. Hey, what? There's a few games we don't have that I wish we did. And I'll tell you this, they only have one Clio 2 left at our casino, and it's an older game too. I'm going to be pretty sad when they get rid of that. Hey, what's up? Robert's back in the house. How have we done so far? That's a good question. I think I kind of lost track. We've had 3 bonus rounds, but we have not gotten the retrigger yet. But we're just shooting the bull. That's what I'm saying, Nelson. They get rid of Clio 2, I'm out. I mean, they still have Pompeii, though, so I guess I'm still kind of in. And you know what, though? They just got in the Lightning Link set up and also the Locket Link like 4 months ago. So they got enough to keep me going. That stupid Lightning Link, though, I'm telling you what. I mean, you guys join our Facebook for sure. It's slots and stuff, slots-in-stuff, so we can share each other's jackpot stories. There's one guy that's in one of the groups that I'm part of on Facebook, and he keeps posting these huge hits on Lightning Link. And then I go and I play Lightning Link, and I don't win anything. Oh, top dollar. Actually, I almost got a top dollar machine, believe it or not. That's one of my old-time favorites. That and the old pinball, too, if you guys remember pinball. But yeah, the top dollar multiplier. The top dollar with the multiplier was the one that I played the most when I'd go to Vegas. Oh, you hit the $1,000 on pinball? Wow, I've never seen that. See, those are the kind of great things that if you could just get it on video, you know? I mean, it'd probably be huge on YouTube. The trick is getting it recorded, right? That's awesome, Jamie. Oh, on top dollar. Oh, the coveted 1,000 slot. Robert. Well, you know how Vegas is. Vegas is always going on. I mean, there's no downtime in Vegas. Vegas never sleeps. Man, that's a nice hit, Jamie, on top dollar. I've never seen a $1,000 hit, and I've watched tons of YouTube videos and tried it myself in person. I don't know, Jamie, you might want to, though. There's a video on YouTube somewhere where the gentleman forgets to bring his social card, and they refused to give him his hand pay because they needed that card along with his driver's license. I thought that was interesting. I mean, I know they require it here, like if you're in a new casino just getting set up for the first time. Actually, no, they don't. Because I was just set up at a new casino a couple weeks ago. They just needed my driver's license. I guess it's up to the casino, right? If they're going to give you grief about it. I say go in with the attitude that you're going to win. Why not, right? Positive thinking. Hopefully you go in and you hit the Diamond Queen bonus on your very first spin, and it sets you up for the rest of your trip. Hey, $9,600 line hit. Fluffy cat, fluffy cat. Slot Sharks asks if we're going to run for 24 hours straight till we hit the million. You know what? I thought about doing that. And I always think about doing that until I'm about 3 hours into a stream, and then I realize that's probably not going to happen. I always try to go in and think I'm going to get that bonus round. But I will say my outlook has changed ever since playing this live for the stream and actually seeing how long you can play when you think you're supposed to get paid and you can't or don't get paid. It can be a long, tough journey. Alright, kitty cats. This will clear the session on this spin if we don't win anything. Okay, so now we're cleared out. So once it hits 0, the session ends. So you guys have seen the accounting screen when I show you guys how that all works. We're starting a new session here. Hopefully it'll change it up a little bit. Yes, definitely a shout out to the Slot Sharks guys. If you haven't jumped over and checked out the Slot Sharks channel, make sure you do. Give them your love. Show them a sub and a thumbs up. Lots of great videos over there. Live IRL gambling videos, slot play. Also, if you're new to the channel here at Slots and Stuff, be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so you get a notification when I go live. We've been going try hard lately. We've been doing 3 or 4 streams a day, which is kind of crazy, but why not? Usually I'll pick like 3 or 4 games that we'll play for that day. And we'll just do some slot grind, trying to chase that $1 million jackpot. Hey, Robert, let me check. Actually, I could do 2 things at once. Watch, check this out. I'm going to multitask. Multitasking. Left hand navigating, right hand slotting. Oh, yeah. How's that for talent? Check that out. Bada bing. There you go. I just approved it. So if you're joining up on the Slots and Stuff Facebook page, just send the request. I will approve it right away. Just added you right now, Robert. Should be good to go. Hey, what's up, Lahaz? Right now we've got 18 or 19 games, plus or minus. Also, somebody was requesting the other day, Betty the Yeti. Who requested Betty the Yeti? Somebody did. Anyway, long story short, I got Betty the Yeti. Should be on its way. So hopefully, somebody said that Betty the Yeti could actually be the $1 million game. I've never actually played that game before, but I guess the bonus round has got multipliers, re-triggers, all kinds of stuff. So, absolutely, Robert. Everybody's welcome to join the Facebook page, Slots and Stuff. Share your jackpot stories. Tell us about your business or whatever you do. We like to hear about it. So that Betty the Yeti game, it'll be interesting to see. There's also another one that called Shake Your Booty. It's an old game. I don't know if it's more like kind of like the Lucky Larry. You know, you pick your prize. Yes, definitely shout out for Bryce. They have a beautiful photography layout. You got to check out his work. They have Ashley Bryce Photography. Check them out once you get to our Slots of Stuff group. We've got some posts in there from them. They do excellent work. If you're in the neighborhood and need a professional photographer, make sure you give them a shout. Jamie is an amazing baker. She bakes yummy stuff. I like to bake things. I also like to burn things. Now, I haven't burned... My main thing is I can't... Like our stove that we have is supposed to be able to do some intelligent cooking. I managed to make it unintelligible. All right, we don't want to see 13,000. We want to see 100 or better. Wow, Chrissy Love saw somebody win over $250,000 on Pyramid of the Kings. That's nice. All right, we like that music, but we want to hear it for a bigger boom. D-Lo says, you know, if you let Coke sit open for a day, it'll taste like Pepsi. You know, actually, I'm, hold on. Just saying. No sponsors here. I could do Coke Zero. Coke Zero works for me. I'm kind of a Diet Dr. Pepper guy myself. Oh, now you're talking. That's what I'm talking about, Jamie. No way. The guy that won $250,000, his denomination was at 25 cents. What was max bet? Like $5? Hey, it's getting a little better. Whoa, Slot Shark says biggest win he's ever seen was at Harrah's Atlantic City for $393,000. Whew. That's a Wheel of Fortune wide area progressive. That's awesome, man. I would love to see that. Absolutely would love to see that. I do play a lot of those wide area progressive machines. I love Megabucks. I'm a Megabucks junkie. I've been playing it for years and years and years. And, you know, this is just an observation, okay? Take it for what you will. But it seems like the only people that ever hit the Megabucks are like, you know, kind of like, how do we say it properly? They're elevated in age. They're full of wisdom. You see where I'm going with that? Why is that? Does that mean I have to play Megabucks until I turn 98? And the day that I turn 98, I'll hit Megabucks? And then that night kill over dead? Okay, that was kind of grim. That was kind of grim. Let me rewind. I'll edit that one out. No, but seriously though, have you ever noticed that? Same with the lottery. The people that always win the lottery are always the ones that are already well-to-do, or they're like 99 and a half years old. I don't get it. It's weird. All I know is I'm up for adoption. Just saying. You can adopt me. I can make sweet potatoes. I can make you some sweet potatoes. Teriyaki chicken. Hey. Right there. Nelson's hit 8 quick hits 3 times. I've had some good luck on quick hits too, actually. We have one of the older 3-line quick hits. That's a $5 machine, max bet $10, 2 coins. One of those big machines on the end cap. And that machine, it hits pretty regularly. I mean, you can usually if you go in with like $200 or $300, you can double it and then just cash out, move on. That used to be my free play starter. I'd always start with my free play on that machine. Usually was able to double it at least. So that, going back to that, that's why you don't mind, being privileged with extra years. As you get up there in years, know this. Your odds of winning the lottery are increasing, okay? Statistically speaking. Oh, they're 3 reels. Yeah, I'm so glad they kept that one, Deanna. I mean, it's probably one of the best machines still in the casino. The casinos are really switching out all the older machines with the newer ones. And in my opinion, the older machines used to play way better. It used to be I'd always be able to come out of the casino with, at least break even or most of the time up a little bit if I was disciplined. These newer machines are just pretty brutal. But they're a lot of fun to play. Like Locket Link, it's a beautiful machine. The graphics, the animations, the sound. So for entertainment value, yeah, they're cool. But if you just want to make some money, I mean, you've never been able to really make a consistent money on slots anyway. If you really want to make money, you got to either do poker or blackjack. Yes, I agree, Robert. Exactly. Whoa, Roger got a picture of a guy who won $100 a coin progressive for $406,000. Yeah, post that on the Slots and Stuff Facebook page. I want to check that out, man. I love seeing those big jackpots like that. One day I will hit it. One day. Isn't that weird? I know, like, some of those machines, they've just been there forever. I mean, you go to some of the older casinos, and they're the exact same machine. I guess these things will last for a long time. Apparently, they don't last as long once they come into my game room, because I've got bad luck. But, well, like, for instance, this particular machine, yeah, is going to be probably 20... they'll last 20, 30 years. I think the casinos just move them out just to keep it fresh, A lot of people want these newer games. The one game that we don't have that I wish they would get is Planet Moolah, the second version, the newest one. And also Prowling Panther. Still waiting on a Prowling Panther. Alright, let's do some fast stops. We need a bonus round, guys. Our patience meter is running low. So when I first got this machine, I had it set up, pretty standard. It was a a 25 cent, 50 cent, $1 denomination, and just at real world levels, And I played it probably for a good, a month or two, maybe a month. I think it was about a month. And I had like $6 million played through this machine, and that's just doing it, whenever I was bored or whatever. So you could imagine just one machine on a casino floor at $1 denom, how much money each machine actually brings in for the house. It's ridiculous. I think I was reading somewhere, I'll have to look up those stats again, how much that big casino here locally makes per day. Wow, Robert, you made $100,000 on horses in one night. That's pretty awesome. Did you go home with that though? See, that's the question. Did you leave with it? I'm gonna have to look into this horse racing thing. I hear a lot about it. It's pretty big out here. See, my problem is I always go for the long shot, i.e. the $1 million jackpot, right? Like, I'm always going to pick the underdog. And I'll probably lose my shirt. Oh, they paid in a check, and yeah, I mean, they're like, yeah, don't cash that until Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I don't know about getting in. I'd want at least half in cash, especially if they're writing a check and they couldn't cover it. Yeah, definitely. I think it was Texas Slaughter was in here the other day. He was talking about some of those small casinos down South Texas actually post a sign on the door when you go into the casino that the top maximum payout $5,000. So regardless of what jackpot you hit, the max payout they're going to pay out is $5,000. Those are those little small casinos. You gotta be careful. I think Kitty gave up on us. What are we at? 250? I feel like it's got to hit soon. I mean, literally, we've only had, what, 3 bonus rounds? I'm afraid to look at the accounting. As much as I hate to do it, I may reset the accounting before we do tomorrow's show. I just think that we need those volatility spikes. Oh, Kickapoo is one of only 2. So the casinos that we were talking about the other day, I don't know, they're not necessarily in the yellow pages, if you know what I mean. If you go down South Texas, Rio Grande Valley area, by the border, you'll see there's a lot of little tiny casinos all over the place. I don't know if they're legit or not, but they're popping up everywhere. Oh, cool. Right on. I'll have to check that out, Roger. Let me take a quick peek while we're spinning, because we can multitask. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, 77777. Hoo-ah, that's a nice looking hit right there, man. Dang. Ooh, 390,000. Hey, you guys, if you have not signed up or joined the Slots and Stuff Facebook group, make sure you do. Everybody's welcome. You got to check out, Roger just posted a picture of that insane hit. Wow. 3 double red 7s. $390,000. Man, that's pretty awesome. All right, I just approved, Kelly. You're approved all into the group there. You should be able to see that post now. Man, that's a great hit, Roger. Man, I bet you were jumping up and down, huh? How did they pay that out? Did they pay it out cash, or did they give you a check or wire? What did they end up doing? take a snip of that real quick. Let's see here. Oh, okay, I see. So you saw it. So it wasn't you that hit it then. Still though, that is absolutely awesome. Let's check this out. Hey, there's a nice little hit, 9,000. All right, check that out, guys. Look at that. The dream. Double red sevens. Look at that. That is lovely. Very cool, man. Thanks for sharing that one. That's a great hit. Can you imagine? That's a stack of bills right there. That is a stack of bills. You know, I played that double game, double gold here quite a bit. I think it's sitting at about 320,000 here locally. And I think the most I've ever hit was one double seven on a sevens combo. I don't think I've ever even seen all three. That's cool. Thanks for sharing that, Roger. Yep. It's always cool to be able to see those, you know. That's great though. That's cool when you hear like a truck driver, you know, a truck driver just passing through, you know, play a couple bills in there. Good for him, man. That's awesome. You guys, nobody works harder than the guys that keep this whole country running by driving those loads, long haul. They're the guys who need the shout out. I had some family members that used to do long haul truck driving. They sacrifice a lot. So good for him, and that's awesome. Hey, Stefan. Welcome, man. This is just all for fun. This is not a real dinero. This is a personally owned IGT slot machine. We got it set up at $1,000 a spin. In this case, $900 a spin. I don't think we can do kitty glitter at 1,000. It won't let us. Hey, Mike. That's right. That's right. You drive trucks too. Shout out to you, sir. Also, as a quick PSA, and Mike can attest to this, for those of you that are ever out hitting the road for the holiday season, make sure you don't cut in front of these big rigs, guys. Leave them lots of room. You got that much weight, they can't stop as fast as your Honda Accord, and they never will be able to, no matter how hard they press on the brakes. A buddy of mine used to drive, one of my good friends, and every time he'd come back home from a long trip, I mean, every trip he'd always have to nearly avoid crushing somebody for cutting in front of him trying to get to the exit ramp. How many pounds is like an average load? So if you're taking, let's just say an average load. I know they go up and down, but yeah, exactly, Roger. The brake check on YouTube. That's a perfect example, man. 80,000 pounds. All right, 80,000 pounds. So any of you scientific people that know about kinetic energy, 80,000 pounds going 70 miles an hour. I don't care what kind of brakes you've got. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, my buddy had some crazy stories, man. He had people that would rage at him, you know. They couldn't get around him or whatever. They'd jump in front of him and do a brake check. It's like, really? You're going to brake check 80,000 pounds in a Civic? Not a good idea. My buddy also got shot at once. Had a hole through the door and through the roof of his $220,000 rig. Those trucks are super expensive, man. I couldn't get over the prices of those. I went with him one time when he was looking to lease out a new rig. It was either going to be a lease or a buy option. Some of those fancy ones, sleepers, $280,000, $360,000. But I mean, those trucks, what? They'll go for 1,000,000 miles, well maintained, right? I'm sure they pay for themselves. Oh, you drive too, Roger? Nice. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys, man. I don't think people realize the importance of the network, the infrastructure of our truck driving community, man. The importance of it. And can you imagine if all the truck drivers went on strike, the country would absolutely just stop. Flat stop. We just go to Walmart every day and on Black Friday and just expect our big screen TVs to be there waiting for us. We don't realize everything that goes into getting them there. I know, man, this thing is like, wow. Right? Like, I don't even know. We've been spinning for days. I'm just trying to keep you guys all alive while we're waiting for this massive bonus round. We've been at it for 1 hour, 38 minutes, believe it or not, with this smelly cat. We've had 3 bonus rounds. And I'm just going to fast play this a little bit. Robert's going to run out of beer. Somebody needs to make a beer run, dude. Speaking of beer run, that's the only problem about having a Chihuahua, guys. They have a hard time getting the fridge open. Oh, come on. Come on, kitty cat. Are we doing it wrong? Are we breaking out the root beer? I mean, what do we got to do here? All right. Ha, Nick G with the Pabst Blue Ribbon, man. I got some stories. Alright, let me just add you right now. Boom, you're in. You are added to the fam. Pabst Blue Ribbon. If you guys haven't tried that beer, you've been missing out. That and Drury's. Somebody was in here the other day talking about Steel Reserve or something like that. I think I've tried that once. Hey, okay, it may sound a little weird, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know what my favorite is anymore. It's hard to pick a favorite beer. I'm kind of a Sam Adams kind of guy. I don't know. Like, the Winter Lager's pretty good. I like Oktoberfest, but it only comes out for October, and then they pull it off the taps at the end of October, so... Oh, Nick G, you work at Keystone, man? Oh, man, I like Keystone. Keystone's a good beer. Keystone is actually really good, and the price is really good. Hey, it's a cool crisp pop with the pearl on top. Get off the table, Mabel, because the quarter is for the beer. Who doesn't remember Pearl, Ajax, or Lone Star beer? Anyone? You know we're losing our mind now. We're clear into the Like, no joke. We're into like the 5th hour of streaming, guys. My brain is like falling out. I mean, we're going try hard here. Grumpy Monk. I've never heard of that one. I do remember Schlitz, though. I do remember that. All right, fast stop. Gotta do it. Come on, kitty. We are going crazy here. Hey, man, anything goes here, Nick. There's no such thing as off topic. We have to do what we have to do here to keep our brain working while we're waiting. We like talking about beer. We like talking about jackpots. We like talking about sweet potatoes. We like talking about reheated chicken. I mean, my goodness, what else can we talk about? It is Taco Tuesday. We've covered that. Hey, did anybody see that I think it was AT&T was trying to purchase the parent company of CNN, and the federal government blocked it for monopoly reasons. Yeah, we could always talk about weed eaters, Bryce. That was a great story. Weed eaters and dog poop. Warning. The two don't mix. Well, actually, they do mix. They mix really quick. Nothing like a high-velocity dog turd. Taco, taco, taco. I think the other day we started the combo about, do any countries actually eat cat? Does anybody actually eat cat? It would be gross. I can't even imagine that. How disgusting. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe in a taco. Deanna used to own a bar? I always thought it'd be fun to own a bar. Wow, we just blew through another 50. I'm putting more in. I am not giving up. I will not give up on you guys. I will not. I wanted to own a bar. I wanted to open a bar and like a micro brew. I wanted to do gourmet pizza, but it needed to be kind of swag, you know, a little something different. I don't know. But getting a liquor license out here is like pulling teeth. Not only is it super political, but it's super expensive. You can get a beer, wine for around $250,000, and then if you're looking at getting a full liquor license, I think it's around 1.2 or something. It's way up there. And you have to get on a waiting list. So apparently there's only a certain number of bars or liquor licenses allowed in the state. So somebody has to literally like go out of business for me to get a full license, from what I understand. I may be totally wrong. It may just be the kitty glitter talking. Yeah, exactly, Slot Sharks. I think if it's, I mean, even if your beer is halfway good, if it's a cool place to just hang out, I mean, that would be cool. I wonder if we could, here's a thought. So if these games are just set up for fun, no money in, no money out kind of deal, right? I wonder if we could actually open up a bar / gaming type casino setup where you're not actually winning money, but maybe you can play for like free drinks or something, you know? Just give people something to do. I don't know, thinking out loud. Wow, Deanna, it used to only be $5,000 in Texas for a liquor license. Whew. Yeah, exactly, Russell. Kind of like an internet cafe, but with slot machines. I mean, they do it in bars all in Vegas. The problem is where I'm at, that, you know, if you're not on Indian land, you can't have a casino. I mean, just because the money in, money out. But if there's no money in, money out, I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, they have them in Alberta, so they're called VLT. Video lottery terminals. Okay, so it's already been done then. But the kicker is, it hasn't really been done here, at least with real slots, like regular slot machines. So I wonder. I don't know, it's got to be something interesting. Of course, a bar is a bar, though, right? I mean, if your beer is halfway decent, people will come. Exactly, Nick. Exactly right. You hear that little meter clicking off? That little meter. I've tried so many different ways to disconnect that thing. So it has this little hard count meter every time there's a jackpot or hand pay or anything close to it. Counts it off on a hard meter as well as a digital meter in case any of the systems fail there. Sorry, Bass, I didn't cover the name of the game here. I'll do it real quick just for those who are new. We've been playing this already for 1 hour and 48 minutes, which is crazy. We're grinding away to try to hit $1 million jackpot on an IGT slot machine. So these are all IGT slot machines. They're full-size slots, just like at the casino. We have them here in the game room in the studio to tune them up to the max bet allowed by IGT. In this case, it's $900 for kitty glitter. And we're spinning away just to see if we can actually get one of these one day to pay out $1 million jackpot. I know it seems completely pointless. And some days I totally agree, but it's fun. And we get to chat, meet a lot of cool people, tell some stories, share some real jackpots. Until the day that my local casinos let me record, we're going to just have fun here. We're also going to do a nice cash prize giveaway when we do hit that $1 million prize. I'm going to actually make a post on the Slots and Stuff Facebook page. That way I don't bore everybody to death with repeating the rules of it, but should be able to give away a good chunk of money if we can hit that $1 million jackpot video. I'm hoping we can do it live. And here, let me just show you real quick. This is just for you. Let me show you something. Check this out. This is the why, because a lot of people ask the why. This is 3 weeks of a video being published on our channel here. This is only a $125,000 jackpot. Total estimated revenue off that one video alone, and now keep in mind we have almost 200 videos now. And this was when I had 1,500 subscribers. That video has generated $500 on its own. So the idea is, one, we get entertainment. It's fun for slot heads. Two, Google or go to Social Blade. Check out PewDiePie's channel. PewDiePie makes approximately $700,000 a month on YouTube. So, I guess long and short of it is, we're going to give away a chunk of money to one lucky subscriber. I'm going to donate 30 days worth of net revenue off the $1 million jackpot video to one lucky winner. All you got to do to be entered is subscribe and be sure to give us a thumbs up, and you're entered to win. It hasn't been easy. I mean, we've been grinding away at this. I'll be honest. That's okay. It's a complex equation. Not everybody can grasp. It's okay. Oh, just in time. Just in time. Have a great day, sir. Let's see it. Boop. Here we go. See that retrigger. All right, we got some guesses in. Mike's coming in at 47,777, 78,000 from Deanna. Nick G's coming in at 29K. Bryce with the 140. Let's see where we end up. Ed Kita is coming in at 33.6. I think you had the best bet or best guess last time, right? Slot Sharks coming in at 182. Let's get that re-trigger. Whoa, that's a good one. No fireworks though, so. Oh, 2. So close. The bonus got in the way. That's okay. 2 spins left. Let's get that re-trigger. Oh, just messing with us. There you go. It's a little better. That puts us over the 20,000 mark, I think. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Petros? Thanks for the luck wishes from Cyprus. Thanks for joining, man. Ed, I think you may have won again with the closest bet. Wait, Nick was at 29. Actually, I think Nick G did it. Yep. 20,850. Nick G came in at 29. Yep. Nick G. Nick G is officially our shot caller for the evening, afternoon. He had the closest guess there. Russell. And Russell was right on the money. How did that happen? Hey, thanks Slot Sharks. Thanks for popping in. Guys, make sure you check out their channel, Slot Sharks, on YouTube. Give them a thumbs up and a sub. More great slot videos. We're going to keep grinding away. I got to do it, man. I've got to do it. I want to get that $1 million jackpot so we can start this thing. I really wanted to have it before Christmas for one of you guys. You guys tell me, what do you think we should do? Should we do it like top 3 and break up the revenue over 3 people, being like first, second, and third place, or you just want to go grand prize, that's it, all or nothing? I was kind of thinking all or nothing because we're going to have the spin off. Hey, back to back. Actually, that's kind of like side to side with a couple steps in between. I'm going to stop it short and get it right into the action. Top 3. Mike's voting for top 3. We could do like a 20, 30, and 50%. How about a 20? Maybe like a 50. I don't know. We'll decide how we want to break it up. All right, who's betting? Let's see. Everybody's coming in on the board. 33. That's from Ed. We've got Chrissy Love at 30,000, 47,000. Robert. S2K at 43. Deanna's coming in at 45. 24,777 from Mike. Bryce is coming in with a big old 210,000. Let's hope for that. Let's see the retrigger. That's good. 20,400. Nice. Now we need the retrigger. Man, that's a $40,000 line hit right there. I need some more of those. Come on. See the retrigger. Oh, it just went by. Well, we didn't get the retrigger, but that looks pretty good. Let's see, who was the closest this time? We got 64, 650. 64, 650. Let's take a look. I think Roger has it, but let me look closer. Haha, Mike, you can't come in at the end with that. 55-7. Nope, I'm calling it. I'm going to have to say Roger gets the correct bet on that one. Nice. That was a good guess, man. That was a good guess. All right, guys. Well, I think we're at 2-hour mark, so I think we gave it our best today. We had 4 streams. If you guys missed any of the 4 streams, you can tune back in on our video list there on YouTube. Check them out. The Cleopatra 2 round was actually pretty darn good. Some re-triggers and things. And once again, you guys are all the very best. I appreciate you all. I may or may not stream tomorrow. If I don't, I wish you all a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Hopefully everybody gets to eat really good food and just chill out. Enjoy your time with family and friends. Until then, guys, cheers and take care. Yeah, don't let me forget, Diana. Be sure to like and subscribe. I always forget that part. Yeah, don't choke on your turkey. All right, guys. Toodaloo. We'll catch you later. Have a great rest of your day.